All right, hey collective, how y'all doing out there today? Now I want y'all to stay calm because the unraveling is unraveling. The unraveled is unraveling. All right, now let's see what's coming out these cards for you. The Tower. Yeah, I can't make it up, boo. Now I woke up today and I seen 818 on the phone. That's how I started my day out. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Now we got the 7 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Now there could be a choice here in love. Or something that you got love for. Something in regards to your dreams. Now, just understand that this tower has nothing to do with any destruction coming towards you. It's the unraveling. All right? This is structure. Now, we know there's a lot of chaos going on over here in the past, but I want you to really think about it. Even though, there's been a lot of hoopla, chaos, and corruption going on, you've been in a, uncertainty kind of place, but you've been alright, right? You've been alright through it all. I want to say for most of y'all, anyway. There's the Moon. We got the Death card and the King of Swords. Now together, they do make 14 Temperance. 13, 14. This death is really about the subconscious, the unconscious mind coming to life. Your voice is being utilized, expressed right here with this moon. Let me see. Something is definitely coming to the surface. Now I'm going to take the King of Swords and put the Death card at the bottom of the deck. Now, of course, you can see this is all energy. You don't necessarily have to see it as nothing necessarily connected to you, but it could be universal energy, the elements at play here, if you will. Sometimes you can look at it like that. You can look at this as a universal message in regards to energy, not a direct hit at you. A lot of times, just say I'm a tarot reader and I'm pulling these cards out and I'm expressing them in a certain kind of way. The next tarot card reader could come up and get the same cards and will give you something totally different in regards to my perspective. It's how you see things. You see them as a negative, it can be negative. That's why I like to explain the meaning of all the cards. But sometimes, it depends on how they line up, the description, the feelings that I get, the little subtle hues and cues in regards to color, number. They mean so many different things for me. It's an art. It's an art, boo. It's a language that me and my spirit share. And if you read cards, you understand what I'm talking about. Now we have ancestral roots right here next to this Tower card. As I was just talking about the elemental forces at play here. The unraveling, Now, right here with this Seven of Cups, we got Seize the Day. And we also have the Courage card. Now we got another card under that. And riddle me this. And it's so crazy that it's lined up with the King of Swords, representing the throat chakra or the mind. And I just want you to look at the blue in it. And look, it's looking at it. And look at it, that's three people. Huh. Now this looks like it's gonna get interesting. Riddle me this. What? And look, she see how she got a book. This is the book of knowledge. Learning something. Anytime you see a book, this is hidden information. Next to the tower and the dreams. And seize the day. And courage. Now I know that you got a lot of courage, because boy, living in this time, to keep moving forward. Riddle me this. I gotta read that card out real quick to see what it's talking about. I got to see what it's talking about. Let me see. Of course, I'm gonna tap into my own intuition, but I still want to see what this is talking about. Let me see. I can't. I'm so bored out of my freaking mind, y'all. Listen. I'm so bored. Like I really, 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 really need some sun. I don't understand the weather. I think it was 55 degrees. Now 55 just keep beating me upside my head. Now let me see. Where is that? I'm like, but it's cold outside. I'm talking about freaking cold. I went out there to the store. It's cold. At the end of May. Now let me see. Dad. Why I can't find this, y'all? Oh, there you go. And it's not in alphabetical order. I mean, you see? You got hidden treasures, the breaking free all the way down there. Listen. All right. Let me see. 15. Riddle me this. On 15. Now it says, when this card is drawn, you might be dealing with uncertainty. It says, when we're riddled with doubt about the future, we can concentrate on the present moment to help bring calm. Check in with yourself and pay attention to how you feel right now. Rather than thinking about what's to come, approach this time with curiosity and wonder. Right here with seize the moment. Seize the day. You know? Now, ancestral roots. Let's just read it out and see what it's talking about. Even though, it's clear, but let's just see what the cards say. Now, we already know what seize the moment is telling you to take an advantage of the resources and opportunities that you have right now. You might even take to seize the day just by resting, just tapping in, calming yourself, your mind, learning something, opening up a book. Thank you for all my books. I got a lot. I got a lot to read, right? I'm talking about I'm bored, right? I got so much going on there's just so much going on. I can't even calm the mind to sit down and freaking read. But I need to. Now, it's not worry or anything like that right there, but it's just, some other things. That ain't no big stress, but let me see. What is that? You know, I don't know why these people do this to me. Like, can you put something in order for your girl? It's on page 49. Now it says, when this card is drawn, connect with your ancestral roots. Embrace the traditions that you've been passed down through your family or chosen family of friends and loved ones. It could be a family recipe to cook, a favorite story to reconnect or recount, or a game that you've bonded over. Share these traditions with others to foster a sense of connection and community. Huh. Now let's see. Let me think of the best cards that I can actually pull from me. What can I pull from? All right, I think those cards back there want to be seen. Now this is telling you to just go with it. Ooh, this says create a new identity. Embrace change and rediscover yourself, crafting a narrative aligned with your true essence. True intentions, and just go with it. Trust. Riddle me this, Now, riddle me this is, like something that make you say, Let me see. Now, you could be asking yourself this question. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what would happen if I do this. Now, we just seen the courage card right here. And it's telling you to embrace the courage, but seize this opportunity. Open your mind, learn from experiences, and let answers unfold in your journey. And look what's there. Highest good. Embrace your journey with openness, trusting the universe to lead you towards your greatest fulfillment. Unlock your heart. More adventures await. And protect it. Find solace and safety, knowing you're sheltered and guided through life's storms and calm shores. You see? No matter what come at you. They got their little pitchforks out there and everything. And I said 3, which is giving me community. Now, somebody could be questioning something, riddle me this, yeah, because I'm just looking at them and they looking at you like it's kind of crazy, right? It looked like you got the answer. And protect it. I don't know, baby. Let me see. I got some cards. Let me think, y'all. I was looking for a deck of cards, and it just made me think about, I even looked in the box to try to see if I could find them, because I had packed some cards away. I can't find them. And it just made me think about, some of the people that I listen to talk about things disappearing, and they can't be nowhere else. So I put them in there, just like they all in one place. I'm like, where the frick did that go? Oh, no. And look at that, the vampire. Now this says depleting others for psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. That's what the Tower. That's the unraveling that's happening to the they're being depleted for trying to deplete you, but you're protected. That's why they got those little pitchforks over here. Ancestral roots. Oh, when I said that they get it, boo. And look what's here. The energy vampire. Even though it don't say energy vampire, it's the Don Juan. It's based on root chakra energy. You know, using the power for romantic attraction or for private agendas. Yeah. Now, if you're dealing with I see the liberator. Now, you got to liberate yourself. You know, I was talking about red flags. I don't know. I think it was on Aries channel. You know, and divine intervention and things of that nature, like towers that come in your life. That's divine intervention. You know, good or bad. It's to get you to pay attention to something. Now, despite having divine intervention, help, protection, and things of that nature, you still got to do the work. Learn the lesson from those mistakes and take accountability so that you are likely not to go out there and do the same thing over and over again, which is called cycles, repetition. Yeah, but sometimes we don't do that. We go through towers, we jump out of relationships, jump into the next ones, you know, without healing, you know, sitting in silence, learning something new about the self, behaviors, these roots. You know, even though their cards tell you to embrace, maybe you need to break. That's probably why create a new identity is here. You know, the church will have you to believe that Christ died on the cross to save you from your sins. If that was the case, you wouldn't be going through hell all the time. You wouldn't experience towers. The world wouldn't be in an uproar right now. You gotta save yourself. Teacher. And it's in reverse. And it says manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. But riddle me this. Now the martyr is there and it's in reverse at the bottom of the deck, and it says addiction to self-pity. And this is the karmic's behavior. All of this right here. All this reaping what they have sown on the whole mass of people worldwide. One world order. And I don't understand why people don't understand one world order. Like everybody ain't in cahoots. It doesn't say one nation order or one city order. One world. Wake up. And that's the only way to really protect yourself, by being coherent. Learning. Now I'm trying to think, what cards can I it's so crazy that the teachers here would riddle me this. You so smart. Oh my god, that is too funny. You can't say that ain't funny now, y'all, right? This is the soulless. They mad. They don't get it. They ain't got no common sense. Now, somebody leave it in the comments, because the uncommon sense of it all is becoming too relevant. It's like, you can't be that goddamn stupid. It's like, what? It's like, you gotta be like, you got to be kidding me, right? Did you really just say that? Let me see. Now, of course, I'm not necessarily expressing this to anybody. I'm just talking about some of the commentary that I come across. I'll be like, oh my God. Let me see. Let's see what's coming out this deck. We ain't pulled from these in a while. Yeah, the blind leading the blind. Look at that. Now we just, was that the bully we seen? I don't know. I was probably on another one. Now we got justice and dreams here. Balance, creating a new identity right there on the tower. And dreams. The season of day right here on the Seven of Cups, which represents dreams. Right there with embrace courage. They got to get it. Yeah. Look at the evidence. And it's the number 55. Now this is a lot of cards, but see that. You got the A for the star, the tower, accidents, right? All this under protection. That's crazy, right? Let me see. That's what came out, the marriage. And blessings. I'm looking at the numbers. Something going on with this marriage. I don't know if it's necessarily good or bad. Could be protected. Yeah. Um, hmm. Let me see. My blessing is at the bottom of the deck. You got the Six of Clubs. King of Clubs. The Six. Something's coming to the light. Seeing clearly. Dreams again. 13, a death card. Rebirth. Embrace courage. And yeah, I don't know. Something might, yeah. Something might be over. Now, we know that this psych is the splitting the wheat from the tare. Harvest. We see the blessing. The Jack of Clubs. Dedication. Perseverance. Unexpected. 10, a new beginning. Now this could actually be a new marriage. But I'm just wondering why the teacher is here. I don't know. Now somebody could be actually in a marriage. Somebody's children could need protection. Because the King of Swords, can be very, because all this could be him. I am looking at the children who sees the day, dreams, courage. This Don Juan and this energy vampire. Even though we're looking at it on a universal scale, this could be somebody. Because we see the death card a couple of times. And the dice. I don't know if I necessarily like. You should always take chances. Look at that. But risque. I don't know. It's almost like you have to. It's like somebody need to muster up the courage to do something. Let me see something. Okay. Bored. I'm bored. Everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the sun. Be careful. I am swift. I am sharp. I cut through with precision, with a sharp and clear vision. I am ancient. An accident, a deep cut, a break, or sometimes a difficult decision that needs to be made. I can bring good harvest or danger. Look at what I am cutting nearby. It just might be your wage. And it's next to this marriage. And the Don Juan card. And the teacher. And the death card. And the blessings. All right. Look at that. Transformation. Reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. Now look at the birth. Now somebody could actually be pregnant, or it could have something to do with, something in regards to children. Now the lovers is here, and the mountains is here. The lovers is right up under Don Juan, number 18. There's two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Right up under the protection card. Now, the teacher is always giving me a lesson that's about to be learned. Right here with this tower. 22 is the be killed number. It's always in the spotlight. Yeah, I see the number of change right here too. 5. Right here with celebration. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. And remember, this is not definite. It really has a lot to do with you and your choices. Because they're going to show enough got somebody ciphering some energy. Now, I do believe that somebody is caught up in a relationship that's based on actual gratification. You can't seem to get enough of it. You can't get off. Oh, yeah. The thrill of it all, boo. Yeah, the Don Juan, it got you, boo. Ciphering your energy. That 69 has got your head bad. Talking about ciphering your energy, I bet you just be drained. You can't even get up. Look at it, the vampire and the Don Juan. You can't tell me. The teacher is bad examples. I don't know, you got children or something like that, but it ain't right. Yeah, riddle me this. All right, let me see. Fifth house. Passion. Fun and games. Children. That's what the fifth house represents. And I see the Mars and I see Saturn. And you got to think. That's about how you show up. Courage. Giving you the ability to express yourself fully. And sustainability with the sixth house. Now maybe this protection is talking about if you do decide to make some type of move. And it's so crazy that I started that out, the reading with in regards to, even though it's so much going on, you've been all right. You still been making it. You ain't hungry. You ain't homeless and stuff like that right there. So this is what this card talks about. Sustainability, the sixth house. It's resources. It's overcoming. It's after the 5. It's giving and receiving. The 5th to the 6th house. But think, right here in the middle of this. Questioning your morals, your values. Yeah, in regards to this. Who's ciphering your energy? What lessons are you teaching? What example? How you show up? Are you blocking your own blessings? Now, again, you can look at it on your universal scale. It ain't got to just be about you. But that's the people that's about to find out. They're about to FAFO. Look, extra arts. Now, of course, this is not, inherently a bad card because it is just talking about creativity. But it's 33. It's the master teacher number. And sometimes it can be expressed healthy. But with the vampire, and I was just talking about somebody can't get enough, with passion and reinvent yourself, and the tower, and ancestral roots with the king of clubs, got his head in the cloud, need to see the light, learn something, open up a book. This everybody. A lot of people that's still out there in that mess. Yeah, need to heal. Looking for things outside of yourself instead of going within. Yeah, suppressing your own gifts, your own blessings, holding on to toxic relationships. That's everybody. Yeah, you need to free yourself. Right there. Self-love, expansion. Jupiter energy. Yeah, pride and alchemy. Alchemize that energy. Have that ego there. Tap into your magic. I done tried to get away from this reading about 5 times today. Walked away, came back. Here you go again. Yeah, entrapment. And look where she at. On a friggin' bed. It ran with the 18. It hit the boom. But this is saying, say what you mean, boo. Say what you mean. Yeah. Self-sabotage. You can't make it up. It was at the bottom of the deck. Rejection. 13. A rebirth. Now, let me see. Now remember, only take it if it resonates. And look. Infatuation, denial, obsession, attraction. Guilt, apology, remorseful, ashamed. Toxic people, addictions, bad advice, wrong crowd. And look what's waiting on you after the controversy. Drama, scandal, truth coming out. Regrets, reminiscing, missing you. Pictures, unprotected. Boy, I'll tell you, sometimes rejection is God's protection. Might have took something out your life that was meant for your highest good. And you thinking it's meant to hurt you. But I'm gonna say no. Now, that's your victory. 6 of Wands. If you're willing to overcome this. for a lot of people that have overcome. If you out of it, there's the 5. Create a new identity. There's the Emperor on the Don Juan. Authority, toxic people. Let me see. He got his Queen in his hand. There's the World card. Something that's definitely coming full circle. Now this could be a baby daddy, a father, authority figures. Or it could be telling you to step in your power. And look at Temperance in reverse. No oof, no couth. Somebody was losing their friggin' mind, really, with temperance, because it represents the mind. Temperament. Right here with regret and missing you. Protected. The teacher. If somebody ain't got no freaking protection. Yeah, what rhythm it is? And the king. Blowing all that smoke. The King of Cups. Yeah, it's something good for somebody and bad for the other person. Because the King of Cups is, this is an action with sustainability. Or this is the act that needs to take place. Somebody it could just represent somebody and they feel it. You're going to get over it. You're going to get through it. Or you need to mature, man up, woman up. There you go. 6. I mean, the 6 of wands and the 3. And the 2 of cups. The 5 of cups. And your feelings. 7 of cups. Yeah, in the past. 44. North Node. But, somebody could definitely be in their feelings. Yeah, rhythm it is. You thought somebody thought they had it together? Look at it. Wish fulfillment in the strength card. The heart want what the heart want. Somebody is thinking about a relationship here. Yeah, look at that. The 8. Somebody could have been trying to get a reading on somebody. Think. Seize the day. I see a rebirth. And walking away. Look. To learn something. You about to learn something. That's the toxic people, the gossip, the slander, all that crap. Foresight. You can't make it up. With sustainability. Moving forward. The Queen of Pentacles. Pulling your power back, your energy. Yeah, somebody about to have a wake-up call. A lot of people. That's why everybody's going through breakups. That's why you see it all in the media. Everybody. Let me see. Ocean, seaside, waters, concert. Yeah, it's going down. Ooh. Now look at that. All that crowd. So that's right there. That's that purge. That's that cleanse. Now this toxic people in these concerts, it's caught up in idolatry and yeah. Look at the cinema. Likes camera action. Pulling the curtain back. The Matrix. The Teacher. Yeah. Yeah. The fuel station. Somebody's leaving. And there's the winding path. Somebody's leaving. I just want to pull from this deck and see what come out. Road. Power supply. And dismemberment. And run away. Like detach. And that's the only place I want to go with this right here. This dismemberment. With the Teacher and protected. It's like you need to detach. Somebody need to detach. What is that out there? Your head? Someone run away. Somebody needs to leave somebody. The courage, the open road to leave this pain. Somebody is ciphering somebody's energy. I'm telling you, a whole power supply. The Don Juan. Yeah. The toxic people. Bad advice. But think. The levels. Dreams, confusion. Seize the day. Alright, that's your message. That's all I got. Shoot. This ain't clear. I don't know what it is. Yeah. I mean, do what you will.